Here we go, redemption.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And for the Rockets. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So the Rockets win the tip. Out to the right wing. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. To the wing on the left. Rebound by the Hawks.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. So I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Rockets pick up 3. To the left wing. To the paint. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. It's blocked. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Rockets shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. No good from the wing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Sinks that one from the post. 5 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That one falls.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Screen.
6 on the shot clock. No good there off the double clutch. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw missing. No luck that time either.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
.149 left to play in the first. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Hawks making a change here. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. That's tipped. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Number 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. .40 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Top of the key. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. .20 left in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
From deep three-point territory. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top, leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
The Hawks. .14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Hawks leading. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And it's blocked. They retain possession.
Number 22.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. To the middle. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low, and it's blocked. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timeout called the Rockets.
Start it.
The Rockets call timeout. Teachers are incoming. Who wants one? You.
So it's the Rockets now. The tray. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Nice touch on that hook shot. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Hawks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Houston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. A 3-ball and another 3 for Houston.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Rockets leading by 3.
Number 24.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. .105 left in the first half. They get it back. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Tipped away. Goes up the baseline. Not going to go that time. The Hawks trail by 3. "27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
43. First personal.
The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Number 50. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Lets it go with a 3. He can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Inside, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Nice open look, but it's no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so in the game for the Hawks. Six to shoot. They shoot again. The Rockets with another miss.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
The Hawks again can't hit. Rockets leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And they pick up 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Off target at the rim. The Hawks trailed by 5. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He's got 12. Rockets leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout charge to Houston.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Got that one up quick. And the Rockets lead by 5.
41.
Out of hand on it. 2 minutes. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's blocked. One-on-one fast break. It's deflected. Here's the floater. And good that time. 6 points for him. The Hawks trail by 9.
Number 66.
1:03 left to play here in the third. Hawks passing it around. And he gets it back. Over to the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Rebound by the Hawks. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ball's knocked loose.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Takes the three. He can't hit that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
38. The Hawks. .32.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Floats one, and the shot is good.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And for the Hawks, jacks up a three. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Out of bounds. Hawks ball.
Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Turn around Jay. And no good that time.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 66. First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area. Shooting 2.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Rockets leading by 8. The 11-footer. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And the Hawks making a change here.
32. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound. Off the inbound, no good. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fires it up. Offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Goes up from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. Rockets leading by 10. To the middle. It's tipped. Hawks passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Can't connect from short range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
4 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Lets the 3 fly. The Hawks again can't hit.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
.11 left in the game. Got a piece of it. To the right side. Floats one up. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Number 52.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Sixteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 4. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Both teams changing it up here. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Third team foul.
2 shots.
At the line for Houston, number 52.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Three-pointer, Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
That's the line for your Rockets. Number 52. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 1 second left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Off the inbound pass, misses there. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Please have a safe trip home. We hope to see you again soon.